Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Bub'z Randonaught Adventures. Yeah man, this is the season finale, so yeah, today is a rad day. It's going to be crazy. We're off on another epic quest. Yeah, last week in episode 7 I was on a quest for ancient technology. Yeah, that didn't go particularly well really. I mean, I sort of found some sort of ancient like horse training pen. Well, it wasn't ancient, it was probably a new one, but yeah, I found a horse training pen and that's sort of old. And I also found a big church which is well old, yeah, but that's more to do with worshipping like God rather than technology. But they did probably have a bell in it, which is pretty sort of rudimentary technology. You pull the rope and it rings, so that's sort of as ancient and rubbish as it gets. Yeah, so that's what I found. But yeah, well, this week, as it's like the epic finale, I thought, well, what should we do this week? It's going to have to be something a bit mental, isn't it? So like, I thought, what's the ultimate quest and ultimate thing you can find? Well, it's got to be the meaning of life, isn't it, really? I mean, no one knows what that is, so that was always going to be a guaranteed win, innit? Because whatever I find, I could sort of twist it into being the meaning of life. So not only is it like the most epic thing to find, it's also you can find anything. So brilliant all round, really. So I can't lose this week. So it's definitely going to be good. But yeah, it's been a rad 6 weeks or so doing these weird adventures and that. But you know how it is, like, I've got a lot of things coming up, so I can't really commit to constantly doing this sort of random wandering about and make it like, you know, and I'll probably, the format, I'll watching them back and the format's getting a bit repetitive, and so, you know, I might do some more, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, today I will be on a quest to find the meaning of life. Yeah, now I don't know what I'll find, but I suppose the best thing would be like a mystical being or something that would just, like, I don't know, speak in a big doomy mysterious voice and say things like, oh, the meaning of life, or yeah, that's not going anywhere. But or like that was there was a program in space once. What was it called? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where they were on a search for the answer to life, universe and everything, and it turned out to be 42. So yeah, if they could say that 42 is the meaning of life, then I reckon whatever I find, I'll be able to twist it into it. So anyway, there's only one thing left to do. Is everybody get your cans of lager, because you need them. This is the big last episode. Well, I say big, I don't know how long it's going to be yet, or how much I'm going to have to say, or what it's going to be like. It might just be a load of rubbish in the last 10 minutes. We will see. I'll do the Randonaught thing in a minute and concentrate on the meaning of life. However you do that, I don't know, but I'll do my best. Yeah, and for the last time, let's all have a swig and embark. Cheers, dudes. Rad. So here I am leaving the Queen Adelaide house, off on the adventure again. It's quite a trek again this week as usual, but never mind. Yeah, hopefully it'll go alright. I haven't been feeling particularly talkative today, which is a bit of a pain considering I've got to do lots of talking. But you know how sometimes when I used to go to the gym, I used to think like some days I'd be like not up for it and think it was going to be a terrible workout, and they always went the best. So there's hope. Yeah, anyway, it's sort of down Edgefield way. So who'd have thought the meaning of life would be sort of Edgefield? But yeah, it obviously is. So we're heading that way now, and yeah, it's all going to be epic. I got my lager in a Tesco's bag this week, so yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so I'll get walking and stuff. Right, so it's like Holt Methodist Church, looking all like gothic and old. They had a cream tea thing on today, so yeah, I'll advertise that bit. My mum do all that. She make lots of awesome cakes. I bet millions and just millions of cakes all my life. It's been brilliant. I used to be a bit fatter in the past, and that's when I lived at home with mum. And people think I'm unhealthy or whatever, and I lost loads of weight. But it's nothing to do with being on out west, because I don't live with my mum's anymore, so I don't get quite so many cakes. But there's my car parked here a bit randomly because it was so busy earlier with all the people eating mum's cakes. So yeah, that's cool. Going under the bypass now. I remember when I moved to Hull, I thought it was like well impressive. They had like a bypass and like a subway. I thought it was well urban. And they put all these, like years ago, they put all these cool paintings up. It's pretty mental. So like, yeah, you always get idiots that come and like, or draw a cock on it or something, which spoils it. Yeah. I ain't seen one yet though, actually. Like, there is someone's drawn whatever that is. Some sort of crap tag. But what is that? Like fruit on a tree, happy days. It's all nice, isn't it? Brightens it up a bit, doesn't it, really? And yeah. Oh, it's 2007. God, it's that long ago. Like a comic strip there, look. Mental. We've got like over this side, like well, it looks like Hot on Fire, doesn't it? But it's a bit depressing. But yeah, it was a long while ago. It still really matter now. Don't know what that is. That one's a bit rubbish. Just a lot of paper stuck on the wall. Quite like that one. Bit urban, isn't it? Yeah, it's rad. Yeah, food. Oh, whole day services. Yeah, my mum used to work here for ages, and my ex-girlfriend was in charge of the people who did that. Yeah, that's rad, isn't it? All that whole mural project. It's good actually. There ain't that many cocks drawn on them as I thought. Perhaps it was in the other subway, but I'm glad it ain't anyway. It's brilliant actually. There's only a few bits of rubbish graffiti, so yeah, bonus to Hull. Not too bad after all. Yeah, there's the old police station. It's not a police station anymore. Yeah, funny enough, I never really went there. I never really got pulled in there. I only had to go in there once and show my documents. I've never actually been arrested, which is it's a bonus, isn't it? And there's the fire station next door, and that's where they have the fire truck, and then they send it out to put out fires, funnily enough. But yeah, I think I went there once when I was really young, and we sort of like got the hoses out like they do and squirt all water about, and they're like, everyone's impressed with how powerful they are. But I don't know, I wasn't that impressed. It's just water squirting out of a hose. Yeah. Oh, it's really powerful. It's like, yeah, it's just water. Never mind. Just saw these pink flowers. I thought I'd film it, I don't know why. I just thought they looked quite nice. For all you people out there like flowers. Don't know what they are, but yeah, that's just one of the things you get in nature, isn't it? It's all good. It's like, makes life worth living, doesn't it? Just funny things you see. Could be anything, like some like weird flowers or a tractor, or just anything really. So who's excited about Holt Festival then? Apparently Craxton and Picasso are playing. I don't know what that even means. That's not really going to get me to go to it, because I don't know what it is. Well, I will go to it because I live there, so I haven't got much choice really. But I did a collage a few years ago, well, about a year ago, of all things I thought they should have for the whole festival and stuff. They always have things like they're all right in that, but they're a bit like lame. They're always a bit like sort of traditional, like it's maybe some pictures, like art thing, or I don't know, a stall. I thought like things like a big giant like dinosaur robot or a robot spider, perhaps like ladies in bikinis giving out shots,
or you know, things like that, at a big like rave, and like loads of mental, like heavy metal bands, or like, Blink 182 playing in the town centre. Well, that'd be a proper festival, but I don't think it'll happen in Hull. I probably should. I reckon I should probably be better living in California or something like that, really. Boo! Hope it didn't scare you and stuff. I just thought it looked all kind of like creepy and weird out here and that. Yeah, rubbish thing. Right, here I am walking along the Edgefield Road. It's all good. Yeah, lots of cars coming past and stuff, but it's all right. Yeah, I'm used to it now. You probably noticed you hadn't heard the Map Woman over the last few episodes. I thought I'd offended her when I was like telling her to shut up in earlier videos, but nah, I just somehow hit the mute button. So yeah, I've unmuted her now, but she's been good. She ain't said anything. She ain't said anything while I've been filming. So yeah, perhaps she's like learning that. But yeah, I shouldn't shout at people like that. Not even if they're computer people, because well, you never know. You never know when computers might be sentient. I nearly fell over there. But yeah, I'm at the Country Park again. It's like back to episode 4, isn't it? Rad, like there it is. Old Country Park. Oh look, there's a path there. I'm gonna go down this path bit because it'll save me walking along the road. Excellent, and there might be something to film, so that'll be good, wouldn't it? Awesome. Carry on. Yeah, so I got down that path bit. It's all right. Yeah, it's much better. No cars to dodge. It's all quite like, you know, doomy and that. I left a bit later today, which is a bit of a nightmare really, because I'm trying to walk quite quick, do lots of filming and that. I watched some of the videos back. I sound a bit manic. That's because I'm sort of in a bit of a rush, because I'm a bit like late and leaving. I want to get back before darkness, and it's quite a way to go. So yeah, but yes, it's all right through this bit here. Look, like all this trees and bushes and everything. It's mental. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this last episode. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I never think any of them are any good really, but I think they're all rubbish. That's one of the reasons why I'm like finishing the season here. I think I need to think of some way of enlivening it or something, because it is just like yeah, I don't know, whatever it is. For a gate bit, you should keep all gates in the countryside closed. Yeah, this is like the top of the lows. This is like my main running spot where, well, me and Jace used to come running around here loads and loads, and that was brilliant really. I wish I could still run now. Well, I can still run, but I get this weird like knee burning thing, which is a bit weird. But yeah, oh, look at all that. Like, I used to love running around the lows. It was brilliant. Yeah. I mean, me and Jason, we did try it like a year. It was a little while ago. It was probably longer ago, I think. We tried to do another run. Like, we hadn't done one for years and years, and neither of us had give up because of like, well, testosterone fueled brains or whatever. But we were both absolutely dying, and yeah, we did the whole, I don't know what it was, about 3.5, 4 miles. We was running at quite a pace. We started out really fast, but neither of us had stopped. I remember just getting to the end. But if I'd have been on my own, I'd definitely have stopped. He collapsed, I collapsed. I was like, oh man. But yeah, it was always good, like being out in nature, especially with Jace. He was a proper good mate. Well, he says a proper good mate. But yeah, what a place to like go and run and that. That's awesome, isn't it? Like, yeah, that's brilliant to have things like out on your doorstep, really, isn't it? Like, living in the city's all right, isn't it? Because you've got an off license nearby or whatever, and there's clubs or whatever. But you know, countryside's got advantages too. Can be a bit boring sometimes, but then you get this stuff. So it's all swings and roundabouts, really, isn't it? So the road's got a bit more mental now. There's not really anywhere to walk, and loads of cars keep coming past. So I keep jumping on the side, but so yeah, I'm not dead. I'm now going down that like Edgefield Hill thing. So yeah, it's gonna be mental. I see the generated point. Looks like it's in loads of like fields and stuff. So I hope there's gonna be something like really magical there. Like you know, it'd be great if there's some like aliens or something that would like beam me up in their ship. What a series finale that would be. But you know, don't get your hopes up, because it'll probably just be me filming the daisies with some cans of lager. But yeah, it'll be cracking laugh, whatever. Rock on. Yeah, so now I'm at like a bridge bit at the bottom of the hill coming down towards Edgefield. There's this bridge thing. I don't know if it's this one, but I'm sure my mum said when she was like a teenager, I think she used to ride a moped, and she crashed into a wall or something on a bridge. I think she said that. She'll correct me. I'm probably got it completely wrong. You get memories mixed up, then yeah. But I wonder if she crashed here. I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't think she's not. Oh, there's a stream in there as well. Look at that, mental. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, there it is. Well, it looks rubbish on it. Everything looks rubbish on the camera. Yeah, I can't imagine my mum like riding around on a motorbike. That's just weird. I can't really imagine my mum and dad being like young. I guess they were. I even used to be a baby once, apparently. I'd never believed it, but I've seen the photos, so yeah, I definitely was. I can't remember it, but yeah, it looked a bit weird. Well, I look like all babies look the same, really, don't they? All look a bit weird, all sort of wrinkled and shriveled, and yeah, I don't know yeah. Cool. Right, so here I am. I just popped in the woods for a quick break and first can of lager. I've been walking up this Edgefield where I don't like it much now. It's got a bit narrow. I almost got knocked over by a tractor, and you know, they're nightmare tractors. I see some farmer dude like on Facebook put some posts about like cyclists like being annoying when he's driving his tractor and he can't get past them and stuff. I thought it's a bit like pot calling kettle black. I mean, I drive around my van all day, and yeah, I agree. Cyclists are a bit annoying. They do hold things up, but tractors, man, they're well annoying. They hold things up for ages, block all the roads up, bloody nightmare. So I think that's a bit rich moaning about cyclists. I think, you know, yeah, you're all annoying. So yeah, just stick in your annoying club or whatever. I've wimped out a bit this week. Yeah, it's just like a bit of a nightmare walking down here. This road's a bit, man, I quite like the woods bit. But I just rang my mum to see if she'd come and like pick me up, but she's doing some sort of choir singing. But she said she'd give me a ring back, and that she's been doing like baking loads of cakes and stuff today for like the tea thing. My mum makes like mental cakes. They're the best in the world. I had a lucky childhood, really. I had a great mum, really, or a great family, really. It was all pretty nice and easy. I know everyone gets that in life, do they? So, you know, you got to be thankful for things you get like that, ain't you? Like having a good start and like loads of cake and loads of big dinners. You can't really go wrong with that, really, can you? That sets you up. That's what made me all like big and strong like I am now. So yeah, thanks, Ma. Right, yeah. So this is brilliant because like yeah, I'm getting quite close to the generated point now, and yeah, it's taking me through all these like look at all these creepy woods and stuff. So yeah, that's a good place to find like mystical stuff, like the meaning of life. Like maybe it'll be a big old tablet or something with it all written down on, telling me you know what the point of it all is. But yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? But I don't know, at the end of the day though, I don't really think there is a meaning to life. I think it's kind of like pointless, really. I think everything's just random and it just like happens. And I think you have to make up your own meaning of life, really, because I know some people think the meaning of life, they put it in like religion, and they're into like God or I don't know, some other rubbish. But I don't really believe in anything like that. And I think there's too much pressure put on people that they have to do things like, oh yeah, you've got to like you know, work hard at school and have a career, and you've got to be like married, and then you've got to have like loads of kids. But why you got to do all that crap? Why can't you just do whatever you want? Because at the end of the day, we'll all end up, like in 100 years, we'll all be dead, and it won't matter what any of us done. So the only person who gets to say what means anything about life is you, because you know, you're the star of your own life, and you find your own meaning in it. You can't have anyone else tell you what it is, because, well, they don't know. And you shouldn't let society tell you what it is either. Like, don't let people pressure you into doing things you don't want to do. Oh, like people will say, oh, I'm old now, you know, I'm getting old. They say, oh, you should be married and have done this, that, and whatever. But I didn't want to do all that crap. I just thought, well, you know, if that happened, that'd have been rad or whatever. But I just wake up each day and think, well, I want to do this today, and then I'll do that today. And you know, if you're happy, then that's the way to be in it. Because some people get like supposedly everything, and they're still miserable as sin. So yeah, and I often say there's no meaning to life. It's all pointless. I always say things like, yeah, in 100 years we'll all be dead, so who cares? People think, oh, I must be like depressed or miserable, but I'm neither of those things. I'm quite the opposite. And I think it's because I don't think there's any point to my life whatsoever. But I think that's brilliant, because then I get to make up my own point. And you know, if your point to your life is just, well, I just want to sit in a chair and drink lager every day, if that's what you want, makes you happy, and you do it, well, then you've been well successful. But too many people spend like years like trying to get to some sort of goal, and then they get it and think, oh, it's a bit crap really. And well, what's the point in that? You might as well just say, well, you're only alive in the day, you're not alive in the future, and you're not alive in the past. So every day think, what do I want to do today? And do that. And that's the meaning of life really. It's whatever you want it to be. There is no meaning of life. You get to make it up. And that's what's brilliant about it, because that's the fun, isn't it? If there was a meaning of life put on you, well, that'd be just crap, because you wouldn't get to choose it, and it's rubbish, isn't it? Like people like follow God things and stuff like that, and I don't know, God's all right at that, but I don't really believe in that. My parents like all that, and good luck to them. I think, you know, if you like all that, brilliant, if that's your thing. But I don't know, he says some pretty random things. If you read like the Bible, it's all about like killing the gays and having slaves and all sorts of horrible things. I'm not really into that. I'd just rather like do what you like. I don't want to kill gays or have slaves. I'd rather just have a beer and like have a laugh. And yeah, God, this is the king of the rambles now, isn't it? Right, yeah, I'll shut up now. I'll find the generator point. It's somewhere around here. I think it's going to be brilliant, because it's going to be something here, because it looks mysterious. Awesome. Right, I'm creeping now, because like there's a deer. I'm trying to catch a deer on the camera. Like, it's nice, isn't it? Oh, there it is. It's looking at me. Can you? I don't know. Oh, it's running. Right, it's run off. It's run off. He heard me. I was trying to be really quiet then, and it didn't work. Right, so yeah, I'm trying to head towards the generator point. I'm pretty close to it now. Yeah, I think it could be quite good, because I don't know if you saw on the picture at the start of the video, but the power's like really high, and the like anomaly power, so that's quite exciting. And yeah, it's right in the middle, and just got stung. It's like right in the middle of nowhere, and there's all kind of creepy words. Ow! Jeez, it's like thistles. Yeah. So I'm walking through this last bit, and I reckon I'll be there in about 5 minutes. So if I can get to it, because I'm sort of walking through fields, I'm really in the middle of nowhere. I'm really hoping Mum's going to finish her choir singing and pick me up, because it's going to be a late post otherwise. But yeah, it's all been good so far. Sorry about all that rambling earlier. I do get carried away sometimes, but it's all good. But yeah, hopefully we should find something I could call the meaning of life quite shortly, because you know I reckon it's like, oh, see where I am, like I'm well off the beaten track, so you know, good chance of some anomalous crazy stuff being around. Excellent. It's excellent, like mental sunset over the fields. Looks pretty rad, doesn't it? Look, all the scenery and landscape and everything. That's just brilliant. Yeah, it's all looking good out here tonight. It's proper lovely evening. I know it's going to be like, apparently it's going to be like super hot soon, like mega degrees, that's a brilliant excuse to like get some beers in and stuff in it. So swings and roundabouts. Yeah, so I'm like honing in on the generator point now, and yeah, I come across this like weird fenced in area. So I don't know what's in there. It could be something like really mystical. I don't know why that's all fenced off. I'm like in a field of like obviously they're big leaks, and yeah, I'm in a field, and suddenly there's this random big blue container, probably full of like chemicals or something sinister. But yeah, there's a fence with like it's got a wig on it, but it's just, no, it's not a wig. It's a bit at the top of the fence with stuff hanging off it. It's fell off the trees, isn't it? But yeah, there's like something down there in that pit, but I'm not quite in the radius, but I doubt the meaning of life's down there. And why would they fence it off? Unless it's only for those that need to know. Right, so here I am at the generated point, and yeah, surprise, there's nothing here, but it's absolutely beautiful. So right, let's have a look around. Sunset and stuff going on, you know, so I reckon I'm taking that as like beauty. That's the meaning of life, beauty. And it ain't just about like looking cool, it's about just being beautiful as a person. That's what I'm taking it as. Just like, you know, the meaning of life is just to have a look around, see how beautiful everything is, and then die, and then whatever, you just to get to experience the universe, because you know, we exist and the whole universe exists, like mental, and we could have easily not existed. If you think about it, chances are, like, I'm not going to go into all the conception of that's a bit rank, but you know, the chance of you existing was pretty small, and you exist, and you get to see all this like beauty and shit. So yeah, I reckon that's as good a meaning in life as anything. It's just to experience it, and we're all experiencing it, and yeah, it's brilliant. And hopefully it'll be a while before I'm dead, but when I am dead, never mind, I'll have experienced it. Some people think like it's sad like when you're dead, because I don't believe in God or whatever, I don't think that's real, so I'm not going to go to heaven. But to me, heaven sounds rubbish, because it's like, apparently you live forever. I don't think people have a concept of what it'd be like to live forever. Could you imagine it? Just like we live short lives, maximum 100 years. If you live forever, it would be like just millions of years. If you go to heaven, you're supposed to worship God for all that time. that'd get boring, wouldn't it? It'd just be like, oh, what are we going to do today? I'm just going to worship God, like praise God. It's like, oh, what again? It's like, yeah, can't we do something else? Like go out or something? It's like, no, just got to worship God. It's been like, whatever. And then if you're bad, you go to hell and you're like burn. That's rubbish too. So if you believe in that, it's not really a question of heaven and hell. It's like a question of hell or like hell. So yeah, I think it's just good to be alive for a bit, experience all this beauty, and then die. Because it don't really matter. You had a laugh, and yeah, it's all done. But anyway, this is the generator point. There's not a lot here. I'm spinning around, my hair's all blown, I look like shit. Never mind. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Right, yeah, like this is the generator point. I think actually the middle of it is in that like crap over there. Oh look, hairs as well. Look, they're all coming out. This is like the end bit of the show, in it, where everything comes out, like from all the earlier episodes. Well, it doesn't really, does it? Well, it is, I suppose. It's just like a field is a pretty fitting ending, really. It's been a long episode. I know it's not been probably very good, but you know, I will do one more shot where I'm sitting with some lager, you know, to finish it all off. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching these. I'll try and zoom in. I'll see if I can do the zoom thing out. There's some hairs, look, jumping across, majestic. I should add some music, but I won't, because I can't be arsed. Yeah, zoom out again. Right, yeah, yeah, that's it then. Well, I have one more shot where I talk to you, probably say some more stupid things, and that's all good, isn't it? Rock on. Alright, so I pressed the record button for the last time in this series. Do you know what? It's been a hell of a fun ride. It's been a 6-week weird series. I don't know how many people will watch this, or whether how many people have enjoyed it, but it's been proper fun, isn't it? So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, thanks for watching. It has been a laugh, and yeah. I don't know if I found a meaning life. I think I found a meaning life. I think the meaning of life was like beauty or whatever. But I think the meaning of life is whatever you want it to be. You got to live your life your own way. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do. You just got to do your own thing. Don't get influenced by other people or society putting things on you. Do your own thing and screw all that. You know, if you're happy with what you're doing, then you found the meaning of life. I think it was quite fitting, like ending up in a field at the end of the series with lots of beautiful scenery. I think it was pretty bang on, really, because I haven't really found a lot in this this thing, but it's been fun just to walk about, talking to all you guys, and have a bit of a laugh. That's been the fun of it, really. Not really find anything. I knew I wasn't probably going to find anything too mental, but you never know. But that would have been a bonus. I think the battle stuff in that episode was good, but yeah, I didn't want to find anything. I've already found everything I need in life, which is just like the off license and all my mates and just nice people around, and that's it, innit? And we all saw all the beauty earlier in that field, and I think that was just like a message to everyone, just to see the beauty in your life and just live your own way and be rad. So let's all raise a beer. It's been a great series, isn't it? I think. But yeah, Bub'z Randonaught Adventures comes to an end today. It's a bit sad, isn't it? But I'll do some specials now and again. This is the end of the numbered series. It was getting a bit much doing them all every week and everything. But I'll be back for a few specials because, you know, if people want them, that is. I don't know how many people watch these, really. I know a few people watch them, and I know a few people like them, but I will probably do a few more when I get bored or whatever, but I've got a lot of other things to do, and I'm rambling like mad as usual again. So that's a good way to end it, isn't it? With more rambling. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, brilliant. Have a can of lager and have a great weekend. And I'll see you when I see you. Stay rad. Awesome.